I know why we're here. A rescue op. Save the dinosaurs from the island that's about to explode. What could go wrong?
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which I will henceforth refer to as just Fallen Kingdom, is either the fifth movie in the Jurassic Park franchise or the second movie in the Jurassic World franchise, depending on how you choose to look at it. Honestly, it feels more like the third movie in the Jurassic Park franchise, as they seem to be pretending that Jurassic Park The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3 just never happened. The summary from IMDb reads thus. 4 years after the Jurassic World theme park was closed down, Owen and Claire returned to Isla Nublar to save the dinosaurs when they learn that a once dormant volcano on the island is active and is threatening to extinguish all life there. Along the way, Owen sets out to find Blue, his lead raptor, and discovers a conspiracy that could disrupt the natural order of the entire planet. That's the premise that sets up the story, and that's more or less what the first trailer gave us. Unfortunately, the second trailer gave us everything else. Honestly, these days, if you just watch all the trailers for any given movie, you don't even have to go see the movie. Everything is in the trailer. Combine that with the fact that it takes a noticeably large number of cues from the original Jurassic Park, and Fallen Kingdom has very little in the way of surprises. The one big surprise it did have got completely glossed over. Seriously, I thought this particular detail was a huge deal and potentially a complete game changer for the series, but it was just tossed in there like, oh yeah, by the way, this happened. And then it's more or less forgotten about. It's as if the writers forgot it was even there. Anyway, I'm a huge fan of the original Jurassic Park, and I enjoyed Jurassic World, so I was excited to see where they were going to take this series, especially since it's directed by J.A. Bayona, who directed one of my favorite horror films, The Orphanage. Sadly, I came away disappointed and have to say that responsibility for this falls directly on the shoulders of the writers, Derek Connolly and Colin Trevorrow. These are the same writers who worked on Jurassic World and who are also writing Jurassic World 3 and Star Wars 9, according to IMDb. The writing is bad, and the combined efforts of a great director and stellar actors couldn't save this movie from it. The dialogue is bland, the plot is tired. They use the same thing in Jurassic World, for crying out loud. None of the characters are particularly interesting. The antagonists are essentially cartoon characters from the 80s. Note my previous mention of the complete lack of surprises. This is the perfect example of a cookie-cutter script. Seriously, how do you take actors like Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Rafe Spall, James Cromwell, Toby Jones, Ted Levine, and Jeff Goldblum and make them dry and uninteresting? Apparently, you put them in a movie written by these guys. Fallen Kingdom is not without its merits. The directing and cinematography are really good, and the CGI is fantastic. But really, that's about it. In the end, it feels like Fallen Kingdom was made with another idea in mind, and they needed the events of Fallen Kingdom to happen just so they could get to what happens next. And I have to admit, despite how disappointed I am in Fallen Kingdom, I am interested to see where they go with the next one. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is not unwatchable. Just set your expectations low and you should be okay. I'm going to give it 3 out of 5 stars. I'd say it's worth the theater experience, but only because it's pretty. That's it, guys. Have you seen Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom yet? Which is your favorite of the Jurassic movies? Let's talk about it in the comments, and as always, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you back here next week with my review of Uncle Drew.